Hello and welcome to Detroit Comics Party, episode 63. Today our guest is extremely multi-talented artist and actor Phil Elam.
Who? What?
Welcome.
Hi, guys.
Welcome.
How you doing?
Oh, doing pretty good. How about you?
You guys look really good on camera.
Oh, thanks. You too.
No, thank you. Thank you very much. I love your glasses.
Oh, thank you.
And I love this guy's new beard. Last time I saw him, he didn't have a beard. He's really growing out. Looks really good.
I nared down for the season.
You nared down.
Yeah, for the
all
end.
over. All over. Right?
Phelps style.
Yeah, really?
No, it's like an unkept garden under my clothes.
Unkept garden.
But on the head and face place, I have to.
Unkept garden. I like that. So who tills
So
your
thicket.
garden? And who toils or
These are
tills your
personal
soil?
questions I'm not comfortable
I
answering.
thought this was that kind of show. Is that that kind of show? I'm sorry. I'm done.
We don't talk about our soils. On
Our
this
soil. I'll talk about my soils. No, I won't. I'm sorry. It's a
No,
family show.
no soils.
No
Okay.
soils. Okay. Hi, guys. Happy New Year to you.
Thank you.
It is the new year.
It is.
I'm fine with you being the new host of this show.
Yeah.
You're doing a much better job. Yeah.
Well, we'll see about that. Before we get started, I've been looking at this ever since we came in. What happened to your finger?
Oh, thanks for asking. This is a wonderful R2-D2 Band-Aid.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but I'm making that's a very long story, but I'm building an enclosure for a laser so that it doesn't burn my eyeballs off. And
A real
in the
laser.
process of making a safety device, I put a drill bit
Oh!
into the inside of my finger.
Oh,
So,
jeez.
Yeah, so I thought it was pretty cool.
You can't tell right now, but I am turtling.
That's camera 5.
Wide angle lens. Thank you very much.
But yeah, it got infected. So the following
Wow.
day, it was like giant and
Oh.
disgusting. So yeah,
Are you
so
on
I'm
antibiotics?
just eating tons of antibiotics.
Okay,
and
good,
They
good.
gave me a nice tetanus shot.
Oh,
there,
my
so
God.
I'll just
How's the laser
I'll be
come on?
wincing. For
You'll
the
be
rest
wincing?
of the,
Okay.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
can't come over and go, how you doing, buddy?
You
I'll show-
can. It's the only way I'll feel alive.
Okay.
So you go right ahead.
Okay, no problem. Well, thank you for having me. Really appreciate it.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
Yeah, I was
Absolutely.
invited by Mike over
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
So how do you two know each other?
you know, it's
Let's
so funny.
Say it. Is it
Okay.
allowed to be said?
It's allowed to be said.
Oh, good.
As soon as I saw this guy, I liked him, and I wanted to hug him after our first conversation, and it made him very uncomfortable.
I'm not a hugger.
No, he's not. But I forced it out of him anyway. I just
That's
stood there
good.
with a pitiful face like, what, you're not going
That's
to hug
good.
me? You're not going to hug me? Really? You're not going to hug me? And he just relented.
It's that sweet fruit is in the thorniest.
Isn't
bush.
it, though?
Once you get in there
Isn't
and you
it?
get the hug,
And I could
it's
see,
so good.
I could see he was a sweet, sweet, nice, sensitive guy. I could tell that right away.
But now I look forward to your hugs. You've brought me over to the other
to
side.
the hug side.
To the hug side.
And once you go hug, you never shag on
But
rugs.
for my whole life, that's been like a defining characteristic. Is like I don't
the hugless.
I don't hug. I don't touch. I
Hugless,
barely
the
like
Mike
to
Bird.
shake
Really?
hands. Yeah.
But you know what I found out? Most people who are of that ilk are the ones who appreciate love the most. Because when they
Probably
find
true.
it, they cherish it.
Yeah, the thorny bush.
The
with
thorny bush
sweet-
with the sweet
Yeah.
fruit inside.
But, Mike, are you cool with us just talking about your sweet?
Like you're not
sweet
even in the
fruit?
room.
Yeah, please.
Like he's not even in the room.
We've got
So
the
did you see what
soil
Mike did
and
last
then the
week?
fruit.
Oh my God! Right? Oh hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
But so when you walked into this TV studio building,
Yes.
everyone knows you.
Well-
Everyone recognized you, and you were embraced warmly. Usually, people just slink in silently and goes totally unnoticed. But so, what was the occasion for you to have been in the TV studio previously?
Well, the first time I was here, it was for an audition for a web series called The Union. And the line stretched around the freaking block.
When was this?
This was a few years ago, maybe. A few years ago. Anyway, and I
Okay.
was one of those people in line, ready to audition.
Wow.
And they had the writer-director was here, and one of the producers was here, and then one of the the writer-director was in Texas, and he Skyped in.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and the producer and someone else in the crew was here, and the line went all the way back to, like, there's a room around back, right? Went all the way back there, and they paired me up with this one lady, and I did the audition. I just had a good time because you know what? I was in that mindset. I don't care if I get it. I'm just like, I'm just here to have a good time and just like play kind of thing. And I think when you don't care, more things come to you. You're just better. You're loose and you're free. So anyway, I got the part. And filmed a couple of episodes, but it kind of had a couple of generations, and then I had to like back out for some other things. So, but it was the first time I was here.
Cool.
Yeah. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
So what have you been working on lately? Like, what's your current project?
The CD, I'm really happy with that. It's on Spotify and it's doing really, really well.
How do we?
Here.
There it is. Oh no. Here. You want me to put it by?
Do it there. Other side.
There you go.
Front side.
Yeah. So anyway, it's called One World, and I'm really, really happy with it. Like I said, it's on Spotify, and a few tracks have been on several playlists, and several, like I think about 5 or 6 of the playlists, it's went to the #1 spot.
Awesome.
So, but the reason why, of course, Spotify is a hard nut to crack, right? Mm-hmm. First time I started to submit stuff on Spotify, I'm at my computer literally 100, 200 playlists at a time. Please play my song. Please take my song into your playlist, please. Did I say like close to 1,000 submissions rejected from every single one?
Oh my God.
Every single one. But then they started this program called the Fresh 10, and this guy named Troy works at Spotify, and he started this program, and I guess he just saw my pitiful submissions, So he reached out to me. I mean, I'm literally like, I'm depressed. I'm like, I think it's not that bad, At least out of 1,000, someone will like.
That's rough,
it.
Man.
It was rough, but you know what? Statistics show that some of these playlists they get like maybe 100 or 200 submissions a day.
Oh.
For a playlist that helps.
So they're just batch rejecting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Not even considering it, right? So Troy reaches out and says, hey, I see you've been submitting. I'm like, no kidding. I want to say no, but anyway, it's a family show. And so he goes, we're starting this program called the Fresh 10, and if you're interested, I could put you in the mix because, I mean, your stuff's not, he says, I think it's pretty good. But what he does with this program, if you get in, he'll take 12 tracks and send it to the curators and goes, check out these 12. So you cut right through the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, and you're down to like the 12, and they specifically listen to those 12. And then if it fits, they put it in. So he got it in one, got it in another.
Cool.
And after a while, because, I try to like do some marketing on my end, like, oh God, on social media, it's all right, God, listen. But after a while, I started like really backing up, like, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain whatsoever. I will just work a little bit harder.
Yeah.
So it started moving up some of these playlists, and like I said, it's by the end of last year, it went #1 on like 6 or 7 playlists.
Awesome.
And it's on like 5. Soldier Song is on 5 playlists right now. Of the
cool.
year, so.
What is the feeling of it? Like, what is the
kind of music
genre? Or
it's like electro party pop, I call it.
Okay.
Electro party pop. Anyway, so it's but the Soldier Song is a serious song, and it's and I'll tell you the story about Soldier Song. How that song happened.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
So I'm sitting on the couch watching 60 Minutes. I kid you not. I love me some 60 Minutes, right? And they had this report on soldiers who come home from service and they have a hard time readjusting, right? And I kid you not, that's my Aunt Frances calling.
You want to put her on?
No.
You sure?
No, positive, because she has difficulty hearing. So
okay.
I love you, Aunt Frances. I love her to death. She's so funny. We'll talk about her in a minute.
We'll put her number up later.
Yeah. She's so. I love her to death. So anyway, so I'm watching 60 Minutes, right? And the story ended, and I kid you not, I am on the couch bawling like a baby. I mean, I'm like that ugly cry. I mean, I am bawling like that's like, and I'm crying for 2 weeks. Because, I mean, this story was, because here are these soldiers, men and women, they go over, they sacrifice their lives, put their lives on the line for us, so I could go and dress like this and sit and talk to you guys and, go to Starbucks and complain because my latte ain't right, And these people are doing all this stuff for us, and then when they come back, they just can't find their way. And then, and sometimes they're just rejected or people don't understand what they're going through. And they're isolated and they're marginalized. And that just ain't right. Right? So literally, I'm thinking about these men and women, and I'm upset. I mean,
Is this your actor's empathy?
I don't know what it is. I think anybody who saw that report would have to be moved by it, right?
Yeah.
So literally, I am just like upset, and I got to do something about this because I just can't function. So I wrote Soldier Song and recorded it, and then did a video. And so that's out of all the songs on there. I mean, it's a fun record. It's lots of fun. And there's some serious stuff on there too, but that one I'm really, really proud of because it actually, I did reach out to some veterans groups like, hey, I just kind of did this, don't want anything, just, here, kind of thing. But, it's kind of, I guess, like Spotify. No. Because I think it's kind of like Spotify.
Are the veterans groups tougher than Spotify to get on the top
it's like
of the veterans list?
I handle it with like so much respect.
It's
like I don't even want to
follow.
Come
on.
I don't even follow up. It's like, dude, it's like, here's all respect. Here. If you like it, call me. If not, that's cool.
Right.
But just thank you.
That's cool.
Basically, so that's what Soldier Song is all about.
So did that make you feel better? Like, is it?
Yes.
Because that's a nice feeling to like.
Yes.
Encounter something that's like, it's clearly like way bigger than the thing you could solve on your own, but to be able to do anything just to kind of offset it or whatever, that's cool.
And and I think as artists, that's really what it's all about. Really, I really do, because we have fun. It's a privilege to do what we do. To be here and to talk and to have all this cool little gear around, that's a privilege, right? And if we could take even just a moment of that and try to do something positive for somebody else, we have to do it. And if we don't, we're assholes. Can I say assholes?
Yeah, you can say any hole you want.
Okay, sorry. Mike gave me this look like, he gave me that church lady look.
Church lady.
Did I give that look?
I feel like we both have that look. We both have that church lady look.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, boy.
And that praise the Lord, church lady battling the devil with the righteousness of Jesus on your side look.
It's rigored on my face uncontrollably.
I won't swear or say any foul language again. Foul language.
It's okay.
I'm all about foul language.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's usually much more foul.
Oh, really? Like, so this is okay.
We air after 10 or whatever.
Okay.
When the words can be said.
When the words can be said.
So. That's cool. So do you consider like your musical career and your like acting to be like of equal importance, or do you have one that you is like your primary thing?
I'm getting into acting more, but music is my first love. I started taking classical piano lessons when I was 6 years old, and I kind of stumbled into the acting thing in high school, where they asked me to do this forensics festival, dramatic interpretation, and then I won the state, and then so I kind of like. Now I'll tell you this. I'm so blessed because there's such a great acting group here in Metro Detroit. I studied with Rich Gutierrez, master class, and it's a blessing to be in that class because everybody in there is so good. And what's even better than how talented everybody in there is so nice and so supportive. And actually, Rich Gutierrez has a rule. He says, like, this is a no hole environment. And if you go in there, I kid you not, if you go into this class and you're a boo hole, he will kick you the boo out and give you your boo money back.
Yeah, that's like not the experience that most people describe having with like acting.
Oh
usually,
no,
is it?
We know this is. I mean, everybody there is so great. As a matter of fact, later on this month, the 18th and 19th, I will be in Chicago with four other students from that class. We were invited to perform at the Andrew McCaw Theater. This guy named Antoine McKay, who was on Empire, actually.
Okay.
He was Bunky in the first season, and he was on Second City here, the main stage, and he's on like 3 Comedy Central shows right now. Anyway, he came in to do a workshop, and we didn't know this, but anyway, he was kind of scouting for people to come to his theater. So anyway, he did this whole workshop, and he picked 4 of us. Say, hey, come on to Chicago, perform in my theater. So anyway, me and 5 of us rather. So me and 4 others are going to be in Chicago performing on the 18th and 19th of this month.
Cool. What is the project? Like, what are you
It's
performing?
called D and the Shy. D and the Shy. It's this theater, and we've all written original pieces.
Oh, cool.
And original pieces like monologues, and then some scenes from plays, and we're all going to perform those there. I was happy with this. I actually wrote 3 new characters, and he's let me do all 3 at this thing. So I'm really excited about that. So really, 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 really excited. So Antoine McKay, and he's so good and so talented. He's from Detroit, so that's why he went to Chicago. He's doing really well there, but like he remembers, Detroit. There's a lot of great talent here in this city, and the Rich Gutierrez Masterclass is just full of everybody there is so supportive. You know how the class starts out every week?
Huh.
It takes place in Ferndale. It's class in Ferndale. Every week, Rich says, okay, what's going on? And we all talk about auditions that went well or that didn't go well. Parts that somebody got, parts that people are waiting on. How are you doing on social media? And we all just support, tell each other what we think. We're all truly excited for each other. And it's like, well, try this. Or, oh my God, you should have just left. That was lame. They shouldn't do that to you on set. You should have just left. I wanted to leave, but no, screw them. Value yourself because they won't value you.
That's great.
Oh, it's
that's nice to have other people telling you that. It's just having to force yourself to try to tell yourself.
No, everybody is so
awesome.
supportive. And what's great about Rich's class is that it's a safe environment, where it's like, he truly means it's like, this is the place for you to fail. Try stuff and fail here. It's fine because you're safe. Because, try it here, fail here, then when you go out there, you don't have to do that. Or you try something here, you'll have a breakthrough, and then you'll take that with you. And another thing, oh God, this is like Rich Gutierrez show, but that's fine. One thing that I have learned from this, more so than anything from the class, is that no matter what you do as an artist, it doesn't define you. It really doesn't. I mean, who you are as a core is not defined by whether or not they say, oh, you're good. Oh, you suck. Oh, you got the part. Oh, no, don't bother. I mean, that does not define who you are.
How does one find that feeling? I don't have that feeling.
Well, you know what? You already have it. You just don't realize it yet. You do. Because so often, we all have it. We just need to access it and realize it.
Continued searching?
Yeah. We talk about all the time of doing so many different types of things and having so many different interests that it feels like, where is the one? Which one is me? Or how do you the feeling that you need to decide on something? You know?
I was watching an interview a long time ago, and it was an actor, Sean Connery, and someone asked him, "Are your kids gonna ever get into acting?" He goes, "I told my kids one thing." And he said, decide what you love to do so much. And then once you decide what it is, decide that you love to do it so much that you're willing to do it for the rest of your life for free. And once you decide to do it for free, then figure out a way to make a living at it. And he was right. And if you truly are passionate about what you do, it's going to figure itself out. And that's where the trick is, having faith in yourself.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's that one.
That one little, it's a little bitty thing, having faith in yourself that it's going to be okay.
Where does that come from?
Well, I'm a very spiritual guy. I really am. And but I am not perfect. I just make mistakes, and I just use language that Jesus would not be proud of all the time. But, Jesus is my friend, so I was like, Jesus, you understand where I'm coming from, right? Fuck it. Anyway, sorry, Jesus. Anyway.
That's the hashtag for this show. Yeah.
But, having faith that my mother passed when I was 8 years old, right? And not getting in all this stuff, but I'll tell you something. I never go anywhere where I feel threatened. because I walk into a Klan meeting. I'll have dinner with Dick Cheney, David Duke, and who else? Paula Abdul. But I'll sit down with dinner with all three of them, and I'm going to be fine. Because I honestly feel and believe that I always have that someone else or something else always has my back. And whatever they say to me does what? Not define me. What they think of me does not define me. And another thing, all these revelation life lessons here. Another thing, I'll tell you this. People are also worried about like, oh, what do they think about me? Oh, how do I look? Nobody ain't thinking about you. Because the bottom is, they're worried about what people are thinking about them.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So once you get that in your head, that just like frees you right up like, I can do what I want. Because no one's thinking about me. They're worried about their crap. Shit. Sorry, Jesus.
I've heard those words before, and I know them in my head, but it's hard to like internalize.
We got to keep telling ourselves that all over and over again.
Yeah,
it's like, you know,
be nice to
it's
yourself,
like you work.
huh?
Yeah. Because, dude, you're all you got. And yes, you are all you got. Amen. Woof. But
I
it
feel
takes
like
practice.
we're going to owe you $75.
No. What's yours is mine. What's mine is mine. What's yours was mine is mine is what's yours. Well, we all share it together. It's all community thing. But isn't that funny, though? It's like, but just like when you work out, right? You know, you got to keep working out, and then your body gets used to it.
I can only assume.
Yeah. But just seriously, it's like just as your body gets used to just over and over and over again. You want to learn a song, keep singing the song. Then it just so you got to just keep telling yourself that. It's just conditioning. The spiritual muscle is just like a bicep. You just got to keep working out the spiritual muscle, and after a while, it's just like it's automatic. You know. So, and plus, you got to like people too. You got to like people.
This is a very uphill type of course of action.
No.
To me, at least.
But you know, some people are not likable. Let's face it.
Yeah.
Some people are not likable. But you know, the trick is you got to just meet them where they're at. Because you know what the problem is? Oh, Lord have mercy. Are we talking about music? What are we talking about? You know what the problem is? But what the problem is, so many, I'm guilty of this too. I need to tell you how you need to be. You know what? Your life would be so much better if you did it like this, the way I do stuff.
What if the way you do stuff is so good, though?
It's good for you, and it's good for me, but it might not be good for him. His way not be good for you, right?
I guess so, yeah.
And that's the trick. I mean, as long as we just realize, listen, my truth is different from your truth, right? And you just meet somebody where they're at and accept that where they're at, life is going to be so much better.
It does seem easy to believe when you say it that way.
But it's true. It's true. Why don't you just like, okay, I can't change you. You can't change me. Let's just meet where we're at.
It's just kind of taking some of that work off of yourself instead of feeling like you're responsible for everybody else.
Right, because bottom line
I don't know how to do that either.
Yeah, so if we could just get to that point where it's like, you know, but I'm guilty of that too. Oh, I just want to tell you, don't do it that way. You know, but if someone's willing to, you know, ask for advice, then you give it to them. But if they aren't asking you, you know, unless they're about to like cut off their hand or their head or something like that, or drive into a brick wall because they got like blinders on, you know, heroin, you know, then you, you know, then it's like, you know, okay, let me try to help you here, but you do it with love, not judgment. You know, dude, I see where you're at, I see what you're going through, but let me try to help you out a little bit. So, but you gotta like people. You gotta like people. What?
Even your face is nice. Like you're like saying that, and I'm like, I believe you. Like right now, I believe. Like it's like very genuine.
Well, I try to be.
Nice.
Thank you very much. I just try to. You know, I try to. Here's something funny. Okay, we're gonna talk supernatural crap. So,
yes.
so there was this lady. Her name is Deborah Smith, and my friend said, you gotta go see Deborah Smith. She's the real deal, right? I'm like, Now, his name is Steve, and he lives in Georgia now. But I was like, he never talks to me like this kind of stuff. I mean, what's this all about? You gotta see Deborah Smith. She's the real deal. I was like, okay, I'll go. So I made an appointment. I go see her. I'm waiting out front. She's in the back. She comes and says, I'll see you in a minute. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I'm stoic. I ain't giving her nothing. I'm like, she ain't gonna, I ain't gonna, I put all that
getting in here.
She ain't not getting in there. Put my Magneto helmet on. Like, ain't getting in there. So I go in there and I'm just all like, all cold and everything like that. I sit down. I'm like, and she goes like, hi. Then she says to me, who is that lady out there with you? I'm like, nobody with me. No. I mean, she wasn't there, but I saw this female spirit around you. She's been with you ever since you were like 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. She goes, she's always with you. You're fine. I ain't giving her nothing. But on the inside, I'm like, oh my God! Oh my God! Well, that's nice. She goes, okay, well, anyway, let's go.
Nice.
Okay, let's talk. So what are you here for? What are you talk about? And I was like, oh my God. And I'm like, dang, right? So I'm like, and I know there's more than just this. And I truly believe that certain people are more tuned in than others. I think we're all capable of tuning in. But I think some people got that frequency and a little more clear. They got that satellite dish like right on their head. And she was definitely one of those people where it's like, wow. Anyway, I've been back to see her several times.
That's cool.
And she's just a good person. She's just a good person to talk to as well.
Does she cyber hack your brain the other couple of times too?
All the time. All the time.
That's cool.
And she's like, okay, you got a choice to make. And she's like, you either go down this road if you're brave enough. Or you go down this road. Either way, you're going to be fine. But if you go down this road, it's going to be amazing. But make sure you're brave enough.
That's terrifying.
It was! It was! I haven't gone down that road yet, though.
Yeah?
I have not gone down that road yet. But she's like, it's there for you. But, basically she's saying, you got to let go. You go down this road, you got to just let go. And, and that's like, it's exciting and exhilarating. But it's like, I don't think I'm quite ready to let go completely yet. I'm getting there. But she's like, yeah, you just got to let go. And you'll be fine. Look at you, like, wow. Yeah, but wow. She's awesome. She's really, really awesome.
I hate to say it, but it's already time for us to
let go. It's not time. Are you serious?
Yeah, it really is.
That's crazy.
I know.
We just got
We've
started.
only been in here for 2 minutes, and it's already been 30 minutes.
Oh my God!
But thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm so excited. Thank you for having me.
Really appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
And let's say goodbye to everybody.
Bye. Bonsoir.
In the sky. Goodbye.
So this is a restaurant. Are we going?